Hello, noble viewers, and welcome to Good People, Good Works. Today we again celebrate the nonprofit group Everyone Deserves a Roof, or EDAR, which provides the homeless with free compact, portable dwelling units of the same name, thus making their lives easier. Everyone Deserves a Roof believes that its EDAR units offer immediate help to the homeless in Los Angeles County, USA, the largest such population in any U.S. county.
Just in the county of LA, we've got about 73,000 homeless people, and we've got 12,420 beds in shelters. So, rocket science not required to work out that we've got tens of thousands of people sleeping rough.
Everyone Deserves a Roof was founded by Peter Samuelson, British-American producer of such films as the Golden Globe-nominated Wild, and a self-described serial pro-social entrepreneur.
The other great revelation to me was I thought they were mostly men, sort of middle-aged men. It's absolutely not true. Just in LA, it is about 40% female, and it's 18% under the age of 18. I don't think people realize who homeless people are. Down on Skid Row, because of the recession, they have a 400% increase in inbound families down at the Union Rescue Mission. It's mostly single mothers with 2 small children, that kind of thing. These are not permanently homeless people. Most of them have never been homeless at all. It's some woman who worked in a restaurant and nobody went and bought meals there because of the recession, so they closed the restaurant and she lost her job, and now she can't pay the rent and the welfare has run out, and now what does she do? So now she's homeless with 2 small kids.
Mr. Samuelson wished to provide Los Angeles County's homeless with permanent accommodations, but felt that due to their overwhelming numbers and the fact it would cost $3 billion to do so, it was not feasible. Choosing what he felt was the next best solution, he envisioned a mobile cart that could aid the homeless in collecting bottles and cans for recycling, a major source of their income, and also be transformed into a safe, secure place to rest. One of the cart's designers is Eric Lindemann, who while in college won a competition sponsored by Mr. Samuelson to devise the most practical, convenient, and economical shelter for people living on the streets. Mr. Lindemann now introduces us to the unit.
Okay, so this is obviously in the go mode, daytime mode, recyclability mode, and I'll transform it now into sleeping nighttime mode. 2 easy levers just lets the thing fold down on both sides. And then obviously they have one of these panels on each side that help let you get in. I'm rather tall myself, and it's pretty adequate for myself. So it's just 2 quick punches there and the whole thing folds down. Obviously you have some sort of cover and vents. All 4 wheels lock, so it's not going anywhere. Here we are. Welcome to the interior of the EDAR. Plenty of room for sitting and sleeping.
EDAR units are not just used on the streets of Los Angeles.
It's also had some interesting positive effects that we had not thought of. The first is that shelters love us because we distribute through shelters. They use them to give themselves extra capacity. Down on Skid Row, there are 2 shelters. They've got them on the roof. They've got them in the chapel. They've got them in the courtyard. They've got them in the area where they feed people in the daytime. They have wheels on them. You can wheel them out at night. So it gives them extra beds that they can use.
Andy Bales is Chief Executive Officer of Union Rescue Mission, the oldest homeless shelter in Los Angeles and one of the largest such facilities in the U.S. The mission has served the city's downtown area for over 100 years. EDAR units are used to house its clients.
Let me take you in this room where we have several families living in these EDAR units. This is a community room that we had to turn into housing because we have so many families coming in. And this is a EDAR unit, a young mom here with 3 tiny little ones sleeping in here, and she is going to school full time, takes her kids to daycare. Actually, she wants to stay close to downtown here because it's close to her school, and she studies in her EDAR unit every night. And you can see the larger families, we might have a EDAR with a couple cots to house everybody. And you see all the little ones took their shoes off before they get into bed at night. And so we have 5 families living in this room right now, and then a couple more in another community room. And at the peak last week, we had 8 families living in our chapel in EDAR units. So we have about 40 families on this floor. We have 14 families on the 5th floor, and we had 8 families in the chapel last week.
When we return, we'll have more on the versatile EDAR units and the constructive ways they are changing lives. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
That's what I'm all about, lighting a whole bunch of candles. And the amazing thing about candles is people see your candles and then they light some too. Pretty soon you have a sun. So there you go.
Welcome back to Good People, Good Works, as we continue our feature on the group Everyone Deserves a Roof, or EDAR, which provides free mobile shelters to the homeless in Los Angeles County, USA. Peter Samuelson, founder of Everyone Deserves a Roof, now gives perspective as to what homeless people endure on a daily basis and what receiving an EDAR unit can mean to them.
There are some psychological challenges to being on the street that any of us would have. Number 1, I own nothing. Number 2, I have nowhere to sleep. Number 3, I have no money. Number 4, I have no job. Furthermore, it's really tricky for me to find a toilet, and it's even more tricky for me to find a shower. All of a sudden, this doesn't answer all of those problems, but at least you own something. It's something that belongs to you. You don't have to leave your stuff lying on the sidewalk where people tread on it and it gets wet.
Now let's hear from some EDAR unit recipients.
My name's Helene. I was awarded one of the EDARs. I'm homeless and rainy season's coming. To have a place to sleep dry would be great.
Tracy's brother is homeless, and she recently received an EDAR unit on his behalf.
He's in a wheelchair, yeah. So this should be easy for him to get in and out of. It keeps him a lot warmer up off the ground, yeah. It should help him out a lot. I'm really grateful for it. From what she showed me, it's perfect, just perfect. He's gonna love it. He don't even know he's getting it yet. He's gonna be real surprised. You know, out here right now, with his condition of being in a wheelchair and everything, the chances of him getting pneumonia again are really good. He's had it like 12 times. So this will keep the wind off of him, and he'll sleep a lot better and have his own privacy.
Helping All Nations in Needs and Services, or Hands On International, is a Long Beach, California, USA-based social welfare group that also helps the homeless in Los Angeles County.
Yeah, I'm Genesis Williams, and I'm the pastor and co-founder of the organization of Hands On International. We started Hands because we just saw that there was a need in the community. We saw a need here in the city of Bellflower to offer food and clothing to the homeless, so we started our park outreach.
Ms. Williams loves using EDAR units to help her clients.
My dream and my goal is I would like to build a family shelter. I think we miss a lot with families. There's not many shelters out there for the full family. I think we're missing a big part there. And also I would like to start an EDAR village. I would love to start an EDAR village and basically have a plot of land where we can have EDARs, and then I would like to have a transitional home.
What does the future hold for Everyone Deserves a Roof?
We've now got 170. They're in LA at the moment, but we've now got expansion going on in 10 other cities in North America. We've had inquiries from Poland and Indonesia and Australia and Japan and all over the place. The future, I think, is that we put them everywhere that there are homeless people.
To close today's program, we again thank Everyone Deserves a Roof, Mr. Peter Samuelson and Mr. Andy Bales of Union Rescue Mission for providing our brothers and sisters living on the streets of Los Angeles County, USA, with comfortable shelter. We would also like to express our thanks to Mr. Eric Lindemann for designing the innovative EDAR unit. For more details on Everyone Deserves a Roof, please visit www.edar.org. Gracious viewers, it was a pleasure having you with us for this edition of Good People, Good Works. Up next is The World Around Us after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May kindness and generosity kindle our love within.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/GPGW.